Always one of the hottest releases of the year. Usually it comes around Christmas though, and it's March 8th when this came out. We're 2 days late. Kind of wanted to see how it looked before I went through my review. So let's review Bowman's Best 2022 Hobby. See what's in it, hit odds, pack odds, all that good stuff. What you can expect in return for buying into one of these breaks or in buying a hobby box. Let's go! Alright, so what we're going to look at, like I said, 2022 Bowman's Best, of course. And what's in it this year? What does this set look like? What can you expect? Is it any different from years past? What can I expect from buying in a box or in a break? How much of this did they produce? Very important. How many base cards? How many Julio base cards? How many inserts? How many everything? We go through everything. What are the hit odds per box? Basically, you're getting a box. How many number cards? How many autos outside of just the base autos? We take them out of the equation because you're going to get 4 autos. How many of those are going to be parallels and how many of those are going to be base? That's important because the base autos aren't near as valuable as the parallels. And of course, there's Jackson Holiday and what the box looks like. 12 packs per master box this year. There's too many boxes, same as always. 4 cards per pack with 8 box cases. There are 4 autos in it, as well as 12 refractor parallels. Basically, you get a refractor per box, or per pack. Base cards. Here is the base card parallel. When you have 2 new parallels, Mini Diamond and Green Mini Diamond. There's 14 in the rainbow this year. There you have Julio up in the top corner there, kind of middle corner. And here are all the different ones. You have Refractor, Atomic, Mini Diamond, Purple, Aqua, Lava, Blue, Green Mini Diamond. Green Mini Diamond actually isn't stated on the back of the packs, but it is confirmed. I saw it on Cardboard Connection, and I went and looked on eBay, and there's a number of them that are already on there. Gold, Lava, that's Gold Lava, there's no comma there, and a Gold, Orange, Red Lava, and Superfractors. Insert set this year. Of course, they brought back Bowman Masterpieces, thank goodness, because it's one of my favorites. And 4 new ones. They always seem to change the other ones. Inserts all have the same 3 parallels. They have an Atomic, Unnumbered, Lava to 50, and Super Refractor. So the Bowman Masterpiece is a 12-card set, including 1 vet, 1 Soto, rookies and prospects, and an Art Deco look. Pretty cool. A little more rare is what I'm noticing. Bowman UFOs. There's 23 cards, including vets, rookies, prospects, highlighting the top sluggers. You're going to see a few of these. Elements of Excellence. Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air applied to rookies and prospects. So it's like all the fire is pitchers, all the air is sluggers, and I can't remember Earth and Water right now. Then you have Global Impact. There's die cuts. Seem to get about 1 of those per box. And then Prospect Royalty. Yeah, there's only 15 cards in it, but I've seen a lot of them. I was surprised that there was so many of these compared to some of the other ones. So it'll make sense more when we look at the actual production of these things. And here's a view at all of them. I do like everything. Bowman Masterpieces aren't my favorite. I liked it last year a lot. Year before that was pretty sweet too, but last year really was one of my favorites. So autos, base autos, there's 97 of them, 6 other auto sets, including 5 insert auto sets, and then the dual auto set. The rainbow for the autos is for the base autos is 9 colors: refractor, blue, green, gold, lava, gold, atomic, red lava, and superfractor, plus printing plates. Interesting that they don't have printing plates for the normal cards, but they do for the autographs. So usually the printing plates are 3 printing plates, 1 for each color: cyan, yellow, and magenta. Sometimes there's black. I don't know. It looked at the numbers. The numbers jived more if there was 3 and not 4. Here is some of the autos there that you can get: atomic and a gold. Insert autos all have the same three parallels: atomic, lava to 50, and superfractor. Dual autos, 4 card set with 2 cards with the same team, so that would be nice. But there's 2 with different teams, so they would be random unless you get both teams in a break. Base are all numbered to 25. The 2 parallels, atomic is, that's not right, I think it's to 15, and the superfractor to 10. That is definitely not to 25, because that would be 2 to 25. That would make no sense. And then case hits, 5 case hits. Each atomic refractor insert is a case hit. So there's 8 boxes per case. 5 of those have case hits. More often than not, when you open a box, you're going to get a case hit, which is just an atomic refractor parallel of a insert. All right, so here's those odds. Boom. If you haven't seen the back of a box, there you go. Not going to spend any time on that. You have seen the numbers before, so we're not going to go review it again. If you're interested in how I came up with all the numbers, go back to one of the older ones. I just don't want to spend time on it and give you more information instead. So here's the production. You can see I went through every single one. The red are the outliers. You can see pretty consistent though, especially when you're looking at the base parallels, right around 565, right around there. Very good distribution there. I'm happy with that. You get some of the other ones and it's like, I'm not quite for sure why the autos for the inserts have such different odds, or in different odds towards production. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but with the standard deviation, that's your plus or minus 50,000. That's 10%, actually less than 10%. So happy with that. So we're looking at 46,000 boxes made. You can divide that by 8. 5,000 and change cases. So not awful. Comparing it to other releases, this is kind of gives you an idea of how much they produce versus other things. And this is all 2022 products. You can see Finest Flashbacks is down there at the bottom. I still think it's a great value. This one lands right around in the middle, 46,000 boxes, a little less than Finest, a little more than Logofractor. Cosmic Chrome still was very short printed. Missed that boat. But Bowman Sterling, I don't understand why we don't buy more of it. It is very limited printing, only 28,000 boxes. So what is the total card estimation? So the true base cards, so I took out all the autos, all the parallels, all the inserts. These are just base cards, 1.6 million. Divide that by 100, so there's 16,000 base cards. So that Julio over there, there's 16,000 in change. It's not awful when you look at like Series 1, where you're talking closer to the order of 100,000 per player. Base auto or base inserts, there's 450,000 of them. That's across all the inserts. So there's quite a few of them. And base autos, or just total autos, excuse me, because that includes all the autos. So that tells you there's 164,000 autos in this. So you would expect a lot of them. There's 4 per box. Comparing across past years of Bowman's Finest releases, it's really flat. There was an anomaly in 2018. Just the numbers didn't jive what I was looking at. I take some of the autos, I take a sprinkling. I don't do the entire back of the box. So I took 3 or 4 of the base parallels and then 2 of the autos. Well, the 2 autos and the base parallels did not really match. There was a pretty big gap. We're talking about 60 to 80,000 card gap between the 2, and it raised that up. So I don't know if that's true right there. You would think that it would have just ticked up maybe 475. But some of those numbers are really high. So, but as you can see, it's fairly flat. 3% increase. That you're just talking about inflational increase, really. They're just trying to make the same amount of money as they did before on them. Now, they do go up in price, blah, blah, blah. But They're not really overproducing this. Really flat. Then that's good news. What about the production of the inserts, autos, and unnumbered SPs? So we can back calculate after we know how many boxes are made using the pack odds and figure out what all is here. So you have atomic, just a base atomic cards. There's only 266 of them. Pretty rare. Refractors, 5,000. So you go from 16,000 down to 5,000. Not a huge jump, but still pretty good, you know. When you look at the inserts, see Perspective Royalty, remember how I said they come out a lot? There's 12,000 of them. UFOs, there's 4,000 of them. Elements of Excellence, there's 4,600 of them. But the impact die cuts and the masterpieces, as you can see, are a little harder pulls. And all the atomics, you can see they're all kind of in that 400 to 250 range. Pretty nice, actually. And then you go look at the autos there. The autos, even if you just pull a base auto, there's only 800 of them made. 823 is the number I came up with. If you get the auto refractor unnumbered as well, there's only 320 of them made. Getting pretty rare. Bowman's Best is called Bowman's Best for a reason. It's really good, guys. The base autos of the die cuts, the global impact die cuts are for 540. UFO and royalty autos are quite rare, under 200 made of each. So what is the hit odds? Well, if you really want to know about that, go back and look. But it's the numbered parallels, the numbered autos, the rookie autos. If there's like a separate rookie auto, in this case there's not. Any short prints, case hits, etc. It's the things you're looking for. So atomic is going to be considered in there because it's what you're looking for. And here is all the information. Basically, you just flip the number that they give you, add up everything. It's just statistical addition. You add up all the numbers in the first column, that gives you the pack odds. So in every pack, you are possibly to get 0.48 hits, number cards, autos, and atomic, or 48% of the time you're going to get something. When you look at an entire box, now this does take out the base autos, because you will see that the base autos are not in there. Best of 2020 auto refractor, right above it is the base autos. I took it out. Without that, you're still getting 5.84 hits per box. That is the highest I've seen all year, especially when you're saying you're getting 4 autos. Now, you'll find out shortly some of those box hits are numbered autos. Like how soon? Right now. So the parallel autos, so your total auto odds is 3.5. What? We're supposed to get 4. I don't know. The odds say that you're only going to get 3.5 per box. So is somebody going to get shorted? Maybe so. I know I got shorted last year on some, and I have not received anything from Top yet on it. The non-base autos, you're getting almost 2 per box. So you can kind of see, if you go back and look, 5.8, you're going to add another 2 autos that are just going to be base autos. Everything else is going to be included in the hits. So interesting stuff. So let's look at the cost per hit. These are some new analysis that I haven't done in the past. So here's all the different prices and the cost per hit. Now that would be the 5.8, not the base auto. If you want to include the base autos, it's the column on the right. So it's not awful. I mean, you look at like 5-star, you're paying over $200 per hit. So you're per auto. In this case, you're paying less than $100 per auto. But if you include all the hits, you're around in the $50 range for what you can find it for right now. You're going to find it really around $320 to $350. But if you include those autos, you're even under $50. So not an awful value, just for the sheer fact that the floor is so freaking high on this product. In the moon, I mean, what if you hit a super refractor of Roderick Arias? Because they have base cards too. So, okay, what does all this mean? Like I said, 5.84 hits per master box along with the 4 autos, with 1.82 of them being a parallel. All this is amazing. So really you're getting 7.84 hits plus the autos per box. The price is tough, like I mentioned, but you can find it and let it cool off a little bit. It'll jump up and then it'll start to settle back down. Normally how it does. It's not going to go down too far, guys. Just be aware of that. I already see it's at 350 on Dave and Adams. All this is based on the pack odds, how correct or incorrect Topps made them. Like I said, these are expensive boxes, but the big potential and they have a high floor. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 on just a 10 out of 10 scale. If it was around the 280 mark, where you could get it right now, it would be a 10 out of 10. Just a little bit of expense there. It kind of prices some people out of buying a box, but it does allow you guys to possibly get in breaks. Don't expect break prices to be cheap, especially in the first 2-3 weeks of this stuff. It's going to be a little higher. It's Bowman's Best. People have been wanting this for 3 months. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way through it, let me know what you think about these type videos. Are there anything you're looking forward to, want to see in the future? I am going to do something on hangers for Series 1. A lot of scuttlebutt going around them, and everybody comparing them to Update. So I think that's a tough comparison. So we're going to be making that video here soon. Like, subscribe if you haven't. I'll try to produce one of these about every 2 weeks. Hopefully I can find some more content and we'll do it every week and time. These do take some time. So support would be greatly appreciated. Likes, tell your friends about them, and appreciate it. Thank you so much. As always, be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out.